Nights is created by Twist Isle Productions.
You are listening to the saga of the Knights of Ark, tales that had been lost in antiquity. Hear now the tragedy of the Sylvi.
Episode 7, The Price of Greatness.
Duty can be many things. For the noblest, it is a word married to honor. To the weak, it is a shield for a trembling heart. For the drowning, wreckage to cling to. After a disastrous ambush in Eastwood, Amanda Sylvi reflects on what duty means to her.
Erica!
Lay back now. You've been asleep most of the day. It's night now.
Forget about me. My sister. You need to...
Easy. I tried to follow her. You are Twist Isle Knights, aren't you?
I don't have time for this. Help me stand.
Your wounds are infected. Your arm is of no use. Save your strength.
My sister. She's young. She's barely a squire. Go after her. Get her home.
Your sister used an illusion to cover her trail.
She used an illusion? But she hasn't learned...
Don't misunderstand me. She needs a lot of practice. It's clear she ran to the east.
She's after the rose. The winter rose. It must be brought to the King of Kings immediately.
Yes, I'm aware. You may have been a bit out of it, but I told her to stay with you while I attempted to retrieve it. She ran off and I lost her that moment. I must say the Twist Isle Knights live up to their reputation.
How do you mean?
I am a tracker by nature. One moment I watched her run off to the north from me, and within the blink of an eye I saw her running behind me in the opposite direction. By the time I blinked again, she was running in a different direction. It was as if I saw her running towards all points on the compass. I've always heard about that illusion. I'm happy I was able to see it in action. Hey! Wake up now! Can you hear me?
I'm awake. I need to find her.
The snow is too heavy. There's nothing we can do for her now. I will set out first thing in the morning. You have my promise. Now eat this herb. It will help with the pain.
Thank you. I'm just going to lay down a moment.
No, here. Why don't I sit you up against this tree? That's better. It's important that you stay awake. So, tell me about yourself.
The trees. And the snow.
They seem to cheer you up.
The trees are so tall here.
I take it you've not been to Eastwood before.
We rarely leave the islands. This is my first time to Eastwood. No matter how many books you read or maps you study, nothing can prepare you for the actual sight of such an unusual forest. One could make a small house in the base of these trees. I'm glad I was able to see them.
They are a special sight. People rarely travel here. Most avoid this place at all costs. But much like your never having seen Eastwood, I have always hoped to see the Twist Islands.
That, unfortunately, is much more difficult.
That is true.
Do not think me rude, but who are you anyways?
Apologies. I am Niyol.
Niyol? As in Sir Niyol.
If we must be so formal, then yes. Now may I have the privilege of your name?
You are Sir Niyol. The same Sir Niyol who works for Sir Ark.
Yes.
I've heard great things about you.
All of them exaggerated, I'm sure.
Great things. Yet when a teenage squire runs off into the woods, you, a tracker by nature, seem to know so well. I'm sorry. I don't mean to snap at you.
It's nothing. And now if I could have your name, though I'm sure I could guess.
Lady Amanda Sylvi.
Now I should be the one in awe.
In awe of what? Don't be foolish.
You are the current Sylvi. It is a great honor for your family.
An honor and a curse. At times, it is all I am. The Sylvi. Forget my hopes and dreams. They've been decided for me. When my mother passed, my life was transformed. I was no longer able to be just Amanda. Now my whole country depends on my valor.
The price of being considered? Well, great.
I never asked for this life. Now, Erica, my sister, she sees this as her only path.
Perhaps this is her path as well. You feel that your path was chosen for you. Would you wish that on your sister?
Can you hand me my sword? Promise me you'll find her. I won't have the strength soon.
Let the herbs do their work. Your strength will improve.
Niyol, promise me.
Rest now.
Promise me! Do not pretend to know my fate. Tell my king I've failed.
Amanda, I'm coming. I found it.
Erica.
I'll get her. If she did indeed manage to get the rose, then your fortunes have greatly changed. Lay still and save your strength. I'll return shortly with your sister.
Nothing has changed, Sir Niyol. The mission is complete. Long live the King of Kings.
This episode of Nights was created by Twist Isle Productions. We would love it if you could rate, review, and subscribe to us on iTunes. If you would like to find out how to support Nights, please visit twistisle.com. Thanks for listening.